Hi everyone, I'm here to show you a few albums today by the Kinks in a vinyl finds of all kinds kind of video. And let me talk about the Kinks first of all in general. I like the Kinks, but the thing with me is I've never really had an interest to have all their regular studio albums. I kind of was very happy with the hits compilations, best of compilations that I've seen. And some of them are not just one CD, some of them are two CDs. And I think I'm pretty happy with the cream of the crop from, say, the 60s into the 70s and into the early 80s by the Kinks. But I figured, I don't know, I'm going to try it out. I think I'm going to try to get a lot of their albums, maybe most of them, maybe certainly everything from the 60s and probably early 70s as well. And then I also like the low budget album in the late 70s. So let me show you what I got recently. These are all vinyl. To start with, we have You Really Got Me. And I have to tell you, what I'm going to be doing when it comes to these albums is I'm probably going to favor the US versions. I know I could go crazy. I could get British versions and other countries, but I think I'm just going to stick with the US releases. Now this, of course, is on the Reprise label, and this is the inner sleeve. This looks like it's the wrong inner sleeve in here, RCA Victor. However, the record itself is on the proper original tri-colored label. So these are the ones I want to get. These albums are in pretty good shape. Overall, I wouldn't take them otherwise. A lot of times when I see Kinks albums, they're not all in great shape. Some of the early ones, especially, are hard to find in really decent shape. Well, here's the next one. Kinks Kingdom with a well-respected man. And I have Who Will Be the Next in Line here too. You know, I don't recognize the majority of the songs because they're not the popular songs. All right. This album, let's see what we got here. The inner sleeve, it's a plain white sleeve. It's not anything special. And also we got the tricolor label for reprise. Really got to know how to say that properly. I think that's like tomato and tomato. I think everybody has their own way of saying that. All right, next up, we have an album that I know Matthew Smith calls the best album of 1969, and therefore I'm eager to hear it. I doubt it's going to top Abbey Road for me, but here it is. It's Arthur. I've heard mixed things about this. Most people love this album, from what I've heard. I know at least one person that thinks it's overrated. So we got 1969 Kinks here. And inside here, it has a little bit of, I guess you can call it swag, little excess stuff. Have this insert thing here. I guess the album is supposed to sit in there. The record itself is supposed to sit in there. It also has the lyrics on here. Victoria, of course, the big song. And then I have, this looks to be the real official inner sleeve. And of course, by this time, the label has changed. Got the kind of tan and orange, or orange Reprise label. Also in very good shape. And the last Kinks album I'm going to show you up to this point is, now, what's the title of this album officially? A lot of people just call it Lola. But we have Kinks Part 1, Lola versus Power Man, and the Money Go Round. So, there you have it. And the big songs on here are, of course, Lola, and also, I believe, Ape Man, which I like a lot. So, let's look at this. This has Warner Brothers Records. Is it a Warner Brothers record? No. Oh, Warner Reprise. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe it is the original one. Oh yes, obviously. There you go. Reprise. Whatever, little girl, huh? And yes, once again, we've got the brownish, tannish, orangish label. So yeah, I'm very happy to have this collection. I'll be listening to these gradually in future installments of my first time spins videos, which are going to be making a comeback. Thank you everybody for watching, and take care.